Welcome back to another full body workout. Today we're starting off with the doubled monster mini band bench press, which is 50 pounds at the bottom, 125 at the top. Now unfortunately, my bands are old and as a result, they have become degraded. Consequently, when I bench press, they're completely uneven. One side has a lot more tension than the other, and it's also coming up faster. So I had to adjust these bands in a weird type of way. And honestly, it was not optimal, and I shouldn't have done this exercise, to be perfectly honest with you. You should never lift with uneven bands because it increases your chance of injury dramatically. It makes the movement pattern really awkward, and it'll misgroove you for the rest of your workout. And it's just not optimal, man. Like, if you have bands that are old and used, get a new pair as soon as possible. Take it from me, it's the most uncomfortable thing in the world when you're benching with uneven bands. It's the equivalent of doing a shovel deadlift for the upper body. You want everything nice and smooth on both sides. Got it? So yeah, let me show you PR now.
Yes! Yes!
Hell yeah, man. 275 with doubled monsters. Plus, they were uneven as hell. Now, my goal for today was actually 285. And to be perfectly honest with you, I do believe I have the strength to get it. But because these bands were uneven, I settled for 275. And that's okay. It's a 20-pound PR over what I did before. It's all good. Although I will say that my doubled light PR was far more impressive. In fact, if you measure out the band tension, the doubled lights is much more impressive. Like in terms of strength and weight lifted, double lights is it's crazy. So here's the final set with the slingshot. Again, I always do my overloading stuff. So this is 315 with double monsters. All right, so let's see. I'm showing you my setup, how I get tight. Yeah, let's get this weight. Check it out. So that went pretty smoothly. At this point of the workout, I'm pretty tired because that was a lot of band tension and it was uneven. So I decided to do some light back off sets with 315. And my best was actually like 12 reps on this. But again, this is just back off. And then I throw on 335, use a close grip, and I'm getting a bit of rep work. Again, I was kind of drained from the double monsters and the unevenness. And on top of that, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm actually sick, okay? I feel terrible. I had trouble breathing this entire workout. In fact, the whole day I had trouble breathing. I've been feeling uneasy. Went to the bathroom several times, so I shouldn't have trained today. To be honest with you, I should have taken a deload, but I still showed up and did it anyway. So yeah, here's some restoration overhead press. My friend was here. He had these chains. So it's 80-pound a chain. Comes out to 125 at the lockout. And again, it's just, it's beneficial to do overhead press, especially if you have shoulder problems and you want to develop your thoracic mobility and hypertrophy those delts. So hit some sets and reps with that. So yeah, here's the yoke portion of the workout. Last week you saw me do 725 below the knee Jefferson. And now I'm going to try to surpass that PR today. Now again, I'm not feeling that good, but you got to grab your nuts and do it anyway, man. So this is 315, boom, let's get it, yeah. And I'm using a different barbell this time. It rolls a lot in my hands. So that's another problem. Like if you go to commercial gym, you're probably using cheap bars. And especially if you rack pull with them, they might bend and stuff. So like, be careful what you're using, dude. And for me personally, that's why the vast majority of the time, I end up pulling with straps. Because it's just suboptimal using no straps. I mean, these bars are just terrible quality. They have really bad knurling. They roll constantly. Like hell, even with straps, bro, the weight slips out of your hands. So I think commercial gyms need to improve their barbells, man, because this is not optimal for doing heavy pulls or even bench. It's just a terrible thing. So that's 765 right there. That's my previous best. I did that like 2 months ago. And now 815. Do you remember last week I failed this weight? Let's see if I can get it now. Yeah, that's what's up, guys. It's all a mindset, like Eric Bugenhagen's always talking about. I failed this weight last week. I couldn't even budget an inch. And this time around, I succeeded and got 815 Jefferson. I'm probably going to do progressive range of motion. I'm probably going to pulling off blocks next, then eventually off the floor, because I want to see where I'm at with these Jefferson lifts. So anyway, here's some power shrugs. Again, the power shrug, it looks like, you know, like I'm cheating and it's bad form, which it is, but that's the purpose. You know, it's about maximizing the weighted stretch. And if you just look at Olympic lifts, all of that stuff is very fast, and it still builds the yoke tremendously well. So don't worry about the tempo or anything like that. What I could be doing better here is stretching more at the bottom, but because of the nature of this machine, I'm not really able to do that. It's not really a good machine. I'm probably never going to use it again. But I decided to, you know, because I was tired and not feeling too well, I used this instead of free weights. So that was the final set, 675. Here's some restoration lat pull down. Again, just for that thoracic mobility. I'm not showing you all the sets here. Here's some pulley push downs, one pulley. 4 sets of 25 with 50 pounds. Towards this part of the workout, I'm starting to feel like really drained and sick, and my throat's like starting to cause me some problems. So instead of doing like 300 push downs, I decided to do 100 and leave it at that. So I choose this for the biceps. I choose this weird preacher curl machine. Probably not gonna use it again either. It's a very strange machine. First of all, the range of motion is not optimal. You can't go all the way down, even if you adjust the seat. And it's not that good. The contraction is nice, but it kind of sucks. So, you know, I'm Mr. Free Weights, man. It seems that whenever I use machines, they're never built for anthropometry. As a short man, this is something I got to deal with. The only exception would be lower back and abs. Reverse hyper, standing cable crunches, that's the real deal. And the reason why I do this is because it helps prevent lower back pain, makes you stronger at the heavy compound movements, and honestly, it's the way to go. You want to train lower back and abs every time you go to the gym. So for me, it's standing cable crunch, reverse hyper, best combination in the world. So that's it for today's full body workout. I might have to take a deload next week because I'm feeling really sick and I think it's going to get worse. We'll see. Maybe I'll film it, maybe I won't. I'll try, but yeah, it is what it is. Push through the pain, push through the sickness, and be intense.